Hello, my name is Jesper Carstensen of Dimension Software, and today I'm going to give you a very brief introduction to ProjectView. ProjectView is, as the name implies, a project package. It's a package for project management, so you have all the standard planning functionality that you would use as a project manager. It's also a package for project execution, so your resources, your employees, your project participants can see what they're supposed to do. They can log their time, they can log their expenses into the system. It's also a package for project invoicing, for project reporting, and so on. It's also, even though it's called ProjectView and we talk a lot about project, it also handles any ad hoc tasks. So sort of a customer calls you and asks you to do something. You can create a task in ProjectView and manage it like that, and report on it and log your time and invoice things directly like that. ProjectView is very tightly integrated with your ERP system. Invoicing is done directly into the ERP system. You can run reports based on both your ProjectView's database and the ERP system. ProjectView is very, very configurable, and you can change almost anything. You can change your screen layout, you can change your menus, you can create user-defined fields and use those. So it's really highly configurable, and you can configure it to suit your needs. Also, ProjectView has a web interface which can be used for data entry by project participants, where when they are on the go. They can use any PC, or they can access this from their iPad or whatever they want. ProjectView is supposed to be used by a lot of different people that work with the project. Both project managers who will use this for managing progress, cost, planning, things like that. It's to be used by project participants who will get their to-do lists from here, and they will register their time and material. And it's also supposed to be used by the financial people who will be invoicing and looking at profitability and things like that. So it's a very broad package, if you look at it like that. If you dig a little bit deeper, project managers may be looking at budgeting. They may be looking at planning. It could be Gantt chart planning, could be Kanban planning, could be other means of planning. They will probably also look at critical path and slack in your projects. It's very, very important things to look at as a project manager. They will probably also follow up on the project using the project management dashboard. Again, a very configurable thing. And they would probably also be looking at the employee workload. How overburdened are your employees that are taking part in projects? And a very important thing here is that this package doesn't look at one project. It looks at all the projects in your company. So also when you're looking at the employee workload, there will also be the workload from all the projects in your company and from all the ad hoc tasks that we have created. So it's an overall view, and you can also have planners where you can plan multiple projects or all your projects in one screen, so you can see how they will interfere with each other. A very, very important feature. From the project participant's point of view, well, you will get your to-do list, so you know what you're supposed to do. You can do your simple time logging directly in the to-do list, or you can work with advanced time logging, where you can log your mileage and your expenses and your material spent, things like that. A very, very important feature again is that when you, as a project participant, you log your time, this information is being fed back into the project management side of things. Say, for instance, we have a task which is supposed to take 10 hours. It's estimated for 10 hours. Now you've spent 5 hours, but you've only done a quarter of the task. So we can anticipate this task will go over time. We will spend more time doing this task than we thought initially. This is very, very important information. This is automatically being fed back into the project management side of things. So when you do a recalculation of your critical path and your slack in your project, this information will be taken into account. So your critical path may change based on this information. For the project participants, we have a today view where we have all the standard information that you need as a project participant. And you can do start-stop timing, stuff like that. From the financial side of view, financial people, they will probably be looking at contracts that governs how things are being invoiced. There could be several different ways of invoicing. Examples are based on milestones, time and material, prepaid time. The financial people will probably also be looking at profitability and key performance indicators, all those things. Also, some of this, of course, will also be used by project management. Okay, just very, very briefly, we will look at the software so you can get a feel for what it looks like. This is the today view where I, as a project participant, I spend most of my time working here, actually. I have my to-do lists for today's to-do lists, and those tasks from yesterday or previously that are overdue. I have the time loggings I've made. I have them down here, and I can see that I've got some meters here showing me how much I've logged, how much time I've logged today, and things like that. In this case, this is green because I've said that I'm working on this task, and you can see up here that I have worked 0.27 hours on this task at the moment. So this is the screen that the project participants would use a lot of time. As a project manager, you will probably be using the project dashboard, and here you can see we can look at the progress, the time usage. You can have a detailed analysis of time loggings. You can do project review, all in the same screen. Of course, with bigger projects, this will get too cramped, so you can spread this out on several screens, and so you can get better view of things. Again, very, very configurable. If we're looking at projects, you maybe want to do some project planning for one project at a time. In this case, you can have Gantt charts. Again, very standard. All the things that you would think as a project management package would include. Okay, so this is what I'm going to tell you today about ProjectView. If you want more information, you are very welcome to contact us. We can set you up either with a reseller that can do a demo for you, or we can do a demo for you. Yes, the contact information is here. So that's all I'm going to say today. Thank you for watching, and welcome back.